ain't spin round in a minute. The sand just dropped for the last time. But wear that fake smile like a cape. Save yourself first. Light ain't been round.
There are going to be several parts to this video. I'm not somebody that is going to give you answers quick, like going to a fast food joint and getting your food right when you want it. I like to take my time, not to waste your time, but I like to enjoy the process. If you're somebody that doesn't like to watch several parts of the video, or you're not patient enough, if you decide to dislike this video, how is that my fault? Maybe that's your fault. Maybe you need to check yourself for once. Anyway, the title of this video is Save Yourself First. Hold on, I gotta see how much, because YouTube doesn't let me upload more than 10 minutes. Alright, 1 minute. See, it's all about looking at reality and illusion. They're one and the same, but they are different. It's how you break it down. Before I continue, ask yourself if you're able to understand what I'm saying. Are you able to understand what I'm saying? How much of the difference do you focus on versus how negative something truly is, or how positive something truly is? The more you focus on the difference of things, it allows you to not rise above certain things that connect. That's what Albert Einstein said. If you focus too much on how different things are, you can't see things and how they connect. So, if you decide to click off the video, it won't matter, because in the end, whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and there's not anything you can do to run away from it. Ayn Rand said it perfectly. You can ignore reality, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. So, let's look up what save means. Keep safe, rescue from harm or danger. You see, the illusion is just as substantial as what is real, and just as not substantial. And they are one and the same, but yet the difference is just as important. It's just as important. Again, remember what I told you? Don't focus too much on how different things are. Find out how they connect. So when I start mentioning Jesus and God, are you going to be quick to think something? Are you going to let those preconceived notions of yours not let you look into what I'm saying? Whose fault will that be if you click off this video? Not mine, but let's continue. So, it's interesting. The positive is always dominant over the negative. It is all about you. Being introverted is the way to go. But the negative is just as much there, and it's necessary in its own way. The negative is there to help us. But being introverted, being within yourself, the answers are truly within you. But wait a second, remember? The illusion is just as important as what is real. But it's about looking through the difference to see how everything connects. Are you still with me? How do I explain this to somebody who hasn't even reached this far yet? I can only do my best, so maybe you understand why my mind is like the subconscious. It's wavy like grass, and why I have to make more parts to this video. Let me see what time we are on. 4 minutes. So, you have to save yourself first. Because it's interesting. You know, there's people who, don't believe, in a God, right? Now, when I say believe, yes, that's a fallacy. See? It's all perception, but wait, it's true and false too, but that's an illusion. But they are one and the same. It's just as important. Those are lies when you break it down, but the illusion becomes more real and what is different, and there is such a thing as something truly being true through the illusion of what is real. But if you break it down, it's all just perception. Right? Yes. If you break down, is somebody truly closed-minded? Break it down, they're just unaware. They're not woken up. Right? You have to save yourself first. You have to save yourself first before you can save other people. And by saving them means to keep safe, to rescue them, you know? That's what you're trying to do, is you're trying to help people. You know, it's like, it's about rescuing them. It's about saving them. Because helping and saving them has just as much of a connection. But you can only do so much, because at the end of the day, it comes down to you. About helping yourself. And saving yourself first. Before somebody else goes. Before a higher power has you connected to get out of this consciousness of the matrix to the higher consciousness of the next dimension to transcend yourself. Nobody can realize this because they are stuck in the matrix, but it's not their fault. This was purposely planned by the makers of the matrix to not let us see this. So what's going to end up happening is that the people who don't believe that high up are going to have to see it for themselves. There's no way I can wake them up, nor am I going to try to or feel like it's my fault if they happen to see this video and feel like they're afraid for some reason. Again, whose fault is that? That's not my fault. That's your fault. So again, what time are we on? 6 minutes. I want to make it part 2. I'm not done. I have a lot more.